Hello, Hamish here from mortgagesonline.co.nz. How do you make getting a home loan easier? Well, we can do it for you. Well, if you do want to do it directly, there are some things you can do to help yourself. Or if you're quite early on in the stage, there's some things you can do to prepare before you meet a good advisor like myself. Right now, I'm not going to get into the obvious stuff, right? Like, I'm not going to go into tips for savings and reducing personal debt, right? Let's just assume that you know that less of this is good and more savings is better, right? Let's move past that. Some of the things that you might not have thought of that is a big change in the industry is stuff like actually making sure your bank statements look really healthy. So the banks are looking at your expenses, what's actually going out of your account. And so, generally they look at 3 months worth. So get a handle on that stuff. There's some great online tools as well where you can track your spending, which helps you to track your spending a little bit easier, such as pocketsmith.co.nz, where you can actually kind of teach it to categorize your expenses. Another thing that will help you is using multiple banks. Okay, some of the banks from time to time will prioritize their existing clients first. So if you're a couple, it's a good idea to have salary credited to two different accounts. If you, don't have the luxury of that, maybe have credit card with one bank and your savings with another. But yeah, that could mean more options later on down the track. Now, outside of this, something else which I'll get into, which is not so obvious for a lot of people. Something that we as advisors and any other good advisor usually extract out of you is think about your earning potential going forward. The banks will feel safer, right, if they feel that you actually think you might be actually earning 20-30% more in the next few years, right? Sell yourself. Feel free to highlight your qualifications, degrees, or trade certificates that you have in your industry, and the time you've had overall in the industry. All of these things can actually help to make your income feel more stable, obviously. So look, there's a whole bunch of other stuff really that you have to start thinking about. But those things are something that you could work on early on. To make sure that you have a good chance of getting an approval that you like. Always feel free to contact us, mortgagesonline.co.nz, or your mortgage advisor really early on in the piece, just to get some idea of any other things that you have to really consider. Thanks for listening.